All right, if you are filming with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, this right here is the upgrade you need. This is the SmallRig Transformers iPhone cage. Let's get right into it. So I've been shooting on the iPhone 17 Pro Max for basically the entire time that I've had it, right? And if you've watched this channel before, you already know how I feel about the camera system. It's usually the first camera that I recommend to anyone who's looking to get into content creation because creators, they already have it in their kit. I mean, the iPhone hardware is pretty exceptional. The sensor, the optics, the computational side of it, everything really adds up, especially when you throw in the Blackmagic app. And for me, I've always had a great experience filming with the iPhone 17 Pro Max. All the shots that you saw at the beginning of this video filmed on the 17 Pro Max using the Blackmagic app. But nailing those ultra smooth cinematic pan, tilt, and kind of dolly shots is very difficult when you've just got a giant piece of glass in your hands. The ergonomics don't make it fantastic for bigger scale productions or ultra smooth footage. Not only that, the iPhone itself does lack a lot of expandability. I'm talking about how do we add ND filters, how do we add additional lights or attachments, or again, other filmmaking accessories that will overall improve your content creation process. So when SmallRig reached out with this kit, two things caught my attention. First, it is a Transformers collab, Megatron specifically. Now, I grew up with Transformers. It's one of my favorite things from childhood, full stop. And I'm not gonna pretend to be neutral about that. When I saw the design, I was pretty much already bought in. I love the overall color scheme, the build quality, and then this whole system is actually built around the idea of transformation, right? It breaks down into individual components. I've got the cage here. I've got two of the Hawk Lock 11 kind of side handles or top handles, depending on how you mount it. And of course, the case itself. And the best thing about it is, like I mentioned, that whole Transformers methodology, I click the case directly into the cage, lock it into place, and then I can easily snap in the pieces. And this is what I use now. So instead of just focusing on the product right now, let's actually go straight to the footage. We are gonna be heading to Monterey to get a ton of beautiful shots with only the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So let's go. All right, so the aquarium is actually a perfect stress test for a rig like this, right? You've got extreme low light in certain exhibit halls. You've got reflections all over the glass. You've got tons of movement, the fish, the jellyfish, the crowds, and then you step outside and it's beautiful and sunny out. And this range of conditions is actually exactly what we want to test out a full handheld rig like this. First of all, let's just talk about the dual grip hold on the cage, right? I was easily able to maneuver the entire setup with both hands, getting really smooth panning, tilting shots, even when I was moving around. Obviously you go with the ninja walk, but getting this secured into place is really quite easy. So a low push in to an overhead perspective, you know, all without stopping to adjust my hand placement on the phone itself. These grips make a huge difference. The other nice thing about the grips is the Hawk Lock is really crispy. You just click it directly into place. It locks right in, and we have ports on both the top and bottom and then the sides for vertical shooting. So swapping between that is very, very easy. As you can see here, I can just quickly move this from vertical to horizontal shooting, and again, ready to go whenever I need to. So now that we're in the studio, let's just break down the kit itself. We've got our handles, we'll talk about that later, but let's look at the cage. First of all, it's a chunky one, but I love the aesthetic of this cage. The Transformers theme, absolutely one of my favorites. We've got this really nice matte aluminum gray color, and you add in the purple and some of the elements of matte black. This thing aesthetically is absolutely right up my alley. I also have the original version of this cage, which is an all black and gold kind of a color design. This I prefer much better. So we can see the cage here. I'm actually going to go ahead and just take the phone out. So it's really nice because we've got the purple button right here. Give it a quick click, it unlocks, and now I can just pop my phone out. And again, I'll give you guys a close look at the phone itself. Right now, the phone is inside the SmallRig case. So the case itself already functions really well without the cage. We've got that really nice purple, I think it goes well with the orange iPhone. And then we have a transparent back casing with MagSafe compatibility. And I really like it just has a kickstand, just additional usage. So when I'm not using it in the cage, this is actually a great standalone iPhone cage. The other thing that I will call out about the case itself is you actually don't need the cage to use the ND filter attachment. So the purple piece right here, you just throw on your plate, slide it into place, and now I can magnetize a variable ND, a mist filter, any of the filters that come with the SmallRig kit. You can just magnetize directly onto the iPhone case itself. So you don't need the cage just to use the ND filter, and I do like that. So if you're looking to keep your setup really light, this is a great option. Slides right off, and when it's on there, it is very secure because it's locked directly into that purple metal plate attached to the case itself. And then we've got the cage here. Like I mentioned, it's a bit of a chunky one, but that's kind of the point, right? You're designing this to build out a full rig that you can use on bigger scale productions. Gives you a lot more stability, so you want the weight and you want the anchor points and attachment points. But first thing I'm gonna show you is one, there's a little knob here with the Decepticon icon on it. Once I screw that loose, I can actually twist and open up the cage itself. So I can start to break this down for even easier storage. So if you want something really tiny, you can go ahead and do so. I personally just leave it intact. It snaps into place really, really quite easily. So you can see me just snapping everything into place. And of course, we can just lock this back in. The reason why I just keep it assembled and I just toss it into the included carrying case from SmallRig is because I don't have to assemble it just to throw the camera cage in. Like I mentioned, that quick install is really nice. You just slide the iPhone case in and then you lock it into place. And now you've got the cage all ready to go. And when you don't want the cage on, you unlock it, pop it out, and then you can just throw this back into your bag. So this in itself is a really, really nice setup, and I like it because it differs from some of the other cages I've used in the past, like the Tilta one, where you basically just have to install it on your phone permanently. Not a huge fan of that. This type of setup is really, really nice. And when you do have it in the cage, of course, you've got the buttons. You can still use the action button, the volume toggles, the power button here. You don't have access to the camera button, unfortunately, but that's totally fine. The entire thing is made out of really high quality aerospace grade aluminum. I love the click of the buttons. Everything sounds really nice. So that just sounds great. Very clean, very crispy. And then let's talk about the handles. So these are the Hawk Lock 11 side and top handles. If you take a look at the cage itself, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mounting points across the entire cage. So for me, I like to mount this horizontally like this, and this gives me a really solid handle when I am filming. The nice thing too is the handles themselves, you can rotate to give you a perfect shooting angle. So you can adjust this as you see fit. You can also adjust the height here. So there's 2 little Allen screws and you can adjust the height of the clamp. And like I mentioned, 4 mounting points, which means vertical mounting here, really quite easy. The other thing I'm gonna call out too is remote shooting. So on top is a tiny little remote that I've paired with my phone. And again, when I'm filming and I've got the dual handles on, I can quickly just hit the little shutter button and it will activate recording. It'll take a photo, whatever you want to do with it. And you can have this on the left or on the right. It's just all up to your shooting style and your preferences. But This is how I've been using it. I really like it so far. And then one final use case is, of course, the suitcase style carry. So you can do underslung, get those low angles really quite clean. If you need some extra grip, I guess you could lock this into place and you can just get that really nice low angle shot over here. And then the other thing to call out, lots of cold shoe mounting points. So 1, 2, 3 cold shoe mounting points. So you can add an additional light, you can add your wireless microphones on here, any other cold shoe based attachments. The one thing that I'll call out is when you do have the cage on, you're not gonna be able to fit a standard USB-C receiver in here. So you'll have to use a cable that'll connect to your DJI mics, for example. You won't just be able to plug the receiver directly into this, which is a bit of a pain, but again, a rig like this, I mean, that's to be expected. When you have the camera off the cage, you can just easily plug in any of your wireless mics. The receiver fits perfectly into the USB-C port, so that's really quite nice. Additionally, quarter 20 mounting points. So you've got a lot, 1, 2, 3. You've got 4 total places to mount this using any type of quarter 20 accessory. So both the sides and then the top and the bottom. Again, that's exactly where the Hawklock 11 clips drop right in. And again, really, really nice. I just like how fast this thing is. All right, with that said, I like traveling with this thing. Obviously, once I break it down and throw it into the camera cage, it is all very, very small. When I need it, I can whip it out. I can just go ahead and plug my iPhone directly in to the cage itself and then get shooting. And once I'm done, I take it out. So far, I'm enjoying the experience, the aesthetics. I mean, the Transformer and Megatron collab thing, that's my absolute favorite piece. But if you guys like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos just like this. I will catch you all in the next one.